Hello, children. Welcome to Toon. Hello there, children. Something like that. Hello, children. Welcome to Toony Jam. Welcome to the Toony Jam. Oh, it's a puddle of Toon Jam, children. What do we do? That's right. We clean it up. Toon Jam. Toon Jam. Hello and welcome once again to Toon Jam. I am Matt.
And I am J-Man.
And this week we are talking about Oakie Doke. Thought we'd mix it up a little bit. Mm-hmm. So this is technically not a drawn cartoon, but rather sort of a claymation type animation, isn't it?
Yeah.
So and it's a British one.
Yes.
First British one we've done so far.
I believe so.
So those of you Yankee Doodles out there may not recognise it, but don't worry, you can. I'm sure it's on YouTube or whatever. You want to get a quick. You can at least see the theme tune, which is a right laugh.
It is.
Anyway, so. So it was broadcast from September 95 until September 97. It had 2 seasons, each containing 13 episodes. And if you still want to catch it now, it's available on VHS.
There you
go. At probably any decent car boot sale, frankly. It's about Oakie Doke, who is a friendly folk.
Yeah.
It's sort of a man who wears an oak leaf. He's sort of an acorn man, isn't he?
Yeah, he's like an acorn.
And he's mates with like squirrels, moles.
The entire forest.
Very
really.
Pretty British animals.
Yeah.
It's pretty much. It's very simple, isn't it? Very simple premise. It's for younger audience, let's say.
Definitely.
And the episode we're doing today is episode 12, the Jam Puddle. Seemed fitting.
That's it.
So let's start with our first segment, memories.
Memories.
Yes, thank you very much. So your memories of Oakie Doke.
Well, I remember the theme. Definitely, I remember the theme. I remember.
It's hard to forget. It's very you know, how like British theme tunes. The singer in them always sounds painfully. There's like such a strong dialect.
Yeah.
Of where they might be from. Yeah. So this one's got a very like English. If you've got a problem and you need helping hand, cross the dell and ring the bell, you understand. Very
he's turning it up to 11 and
here comes Oakie Doke.
It's like, just in case they're like, we want people to know this is British, so we need you to do your best impression of yourself,
like the Wombles or something.
Yeah, probably.
Remember you're a Womble. Remember Michael Caine's a Womble too.
Unless maybe his voice, his actual normal voice, is even worse, and he tried to tone it down.
That was his American accent.
That was him just trying to do his best Abraham Lincoln impression.
But it fits for the show.
Yeah, it does.
It's a pretty catchy theme tune as well.
It's catchy.
I think everyone remembers.
And
the theme tune.
The animation's very quirky as well. Like the colours and everything that they use. The palette's quite weird. So the characters are just like, I don't know, they're just kind of odd in a way. Like just some of the choices that they make for like what they look like are very weird. Because I mean, they could have gone lots of different directions, but
the animation's weird because no one, like, some of their mouths move.
Yeah,
Oakie Doke's mouth never moves. No, he just smiles. It's a bit scary, isn't it? Like, it's just like a clown face.
Yeah,
he's got like.
He's an ultimate ventriloquist. Yeah.
Oh, hello there, Root.
It's just like,
how you Root?
You said that without opening your mouth, Mr. Doke.
So this episode, I don't remember it too well. I should probably talk about my memories.
Yeah, your memories. Don't gloss over the memories.
My memories of Oakie. Well, I would have been 6 when it came out.
Yeah.
8 when it ended.
but I don't remember how old I was when I watched it. I definitely watched it. I do remember. I remember this episode that we watched. But they're very simple, so it's literally all that really happens in this episode is jam gets spilled.
Yeah. That's the kind of dilemmas you get in Oakie Doke. It's not, it's not.
It's small time.
We're not dealing with dead bodies on a regular basis like your average hospital show.
No. This is no.
It's not.
There's no plastic sentinels here.
No, that's not. It's not how it goes. No,
this is just
no
life
crime.
in the woods.
There's no hardcore crime.
And it, like we said before, it's for a younger audience. It's just for.
They're still innocent at this point.
Yeah. I think possibly like even younger than we were when we watched it.
Yeah.
Because I remember sort of it being, even though I would have been 6, it still felt like it should have been for a younger audience.
Yeah.
You're
too cool for it. Too cool for Doke. Too cool for the Doke.
No, I quite enjoyed it. Just because I liked, you're that age, you like animals.
Yeah.
You like animals pretty much up to...
Yeah, most ages. People still love animals.
People still like animals at this age. But you do like animals. You have a favourite animal and stuff. You're like, oh well, they're really important to you. Like, I need to have a favourite animal, favourite colour. Oh man, I need a favourite sound. Oh man, what's my favourite smell? My favourite food. I've got that.
Yeah.
You have favourite everything. Favourite animal.
And that becomes part of your identity. It's
because that's all you are, isn't it?
Yeah.
A series of
you just
favourite
things.
Yeah.
It's like the sound of music. So you remember this episode as well?
Yeah, I do remember this episode. Probably vaguely. I remember it more now I've watched it again. But I do remember the puddle of jam.
There you go.
That when we looked at the episodes, this one sprung. I was like, I remember that one.
That's something that you just wouldn't forget.
No. Puddle of jam.
Not something.
And after watching it, flipping it, it's no wonder.
That's it.
Drama kicks off in this.
But it begins with a simple game of tag.
Oh yeah, the tag, flipping heck. So they're playing tag, and
Oakie's just like can't be bothered with it anymore, basically.
Isn't it? Is he the one that quits?
Yeah, Oakie quits. Well,
so I've written down that someone quits.
Yeah,
because like, as soon as he loses, he's like, "No, I don't want to play anymore."
Yeah, it's basically like they're on a really small tree house
like
that's around in a circle, and then Oak stops moving, so the kid goes all the way around when he's chasing him, and then just tags it. It's like standstill tag.
You just think Oakie Doke's life actually must be pretty aggravating.
Yeah,
just
definitely.
Babysitting this little knobhead.
Because he seems
because Root's he's not a likeable character.
No, he's not.
I don't think of all the characters in it, he was very annoying, and it
irritating.
felt like, you know when you go to like a gathering or something, and especially probably when you just sort of like around 18 or something, finally feel like you're part of the adult crowd, 16 to 18, and then you get lumbered with the kids, and you're like, and then one of them, there's like a particularly annoying one that seems to like you more than any of the other kids, and it's like, oh, I just want to flip in,
be an adult.
I just want to go talk to like
the grown-ups.
That's what it feels like Oakie Doke's life is.
His entire life.
He's just bunged with Root.
Maybe he has no actual face, and like he's just drawn that smile on because he's embittered inside.
Smile.
Yeah. Maybe that's the secret.
Yeah, maybe.
But yeah,
poor Oakie Doke.
It's actually a really sad.
It's like he's babysitting as well. He's like, I'm done now. Let's have a jam sandwich.
Yeah.
And then Root's like, oh, I love jam. Oh, I love jam.
Yeah, he's like hyperventilated.
Yeah,
he's like
getting
too excited.
I just forgot. We've got no jam.
Yeah.
It's like he did it just to...
He's just mug him off.
Yeah.
This is what you get. Because they also played...
You have to just go home.
I Spy, didn't they? And then he did I Spy, and he was like there for like what seemed like a day trying to guess.
Because Root decides to play I Spy in riddles.
Yeah.
What does he say? Something beginning with B.
Yeah.
And there's like a passage of time after
he's
going for what could be hours.
Yeah.
And he's like, it's a tree. And Oakie Doke's like,
Tree.
Like, that doesn't open his mouth. That doesn't begin with the B.
That's funny, Root, because me and the rest of the world, we spell it with a T. Ha!
Isn't that funny? Root with a T. And he's like, no, well, it's a big tree. A big tree. Well, Root. Well. If I pushed you off the big tree,
Yes.
would anyone know?
Do you know what colour R the mess you made at the bottom would be? Do you, Root? Ah, yes. Big red puddle. That's right, Root.
So, yeah.
Probably more sinister than that. Oakie Doke, actually.
One thing leads to another.
Yes.
And then,
But yeah, the jam trouble.
in order to get some jam, Oakie Doke ends up having to run a shop.
Yeah, which seems like a weird
a family
series of events.
Have you noticed as well? All the mums in the families have the same voice.
Yeah, that's weird.
What's that all about? Oh, okay, okay. Oh, maybe you can run the shop for me while I go and do nothing.
Yeah, what did she?
Just like mugging Oakie Doke off again.
Everyone just takes advantage.
Friendly folk. Come on, take advantage of friendly folk.
Oakie Doke story is just absolute.
The worst life
the
going.
doormat of the woods.
So she says, if you do work the shop, you can have as much jam as you want. And then he's like, sound, let me babysit for you as well.
Yeah, she's like, oh, do you want to look after shrimp?
He's like, he makes a rod for his own back. Looks after the baby. Are these mice?
I think they're hedgehogs, aren't they?
Hedgehogs.
Oh, are they? Yeah.
Yeah, they are hedgehogs. So, yeah. So he looks after the baby one, and the baby one just runs off with all the jam.
Yeah, and he doesn't notice for ages because he's supposed to be looking after the baby, but the baby's been gone.
He makes one jam sandwich, doesn't he?
Yeah.
For himself. That's the first thing he does. Like, I'll make that now and have it on my lunch break. Which is already you gutted for Oakie Doke because he just wanted one sandwich there and then.
But did you see how thinly spread that jam sandwich was as well?
Yeah, well he spreads it in the worst possible. It's the crappiest spread. Like there's half of it maybe is covered in jam. And then he puts the other piece of bread in and there we go, the perfect sandwich. And I'm like, what is it perfect to you? The worst sandwich ever?
Yeah. It's like,
it's perfectly bad. Is that what he means?
You just like the taste of bread with a side of flavour. Like you might as well have just got strawberry flavoured bread. It's like there's nothing on there. It's so dry.
Yeah.
Like maybe that's why he's mainly, bark.
I've just read as well. Going back, sorry to go back to this, but I feel an unjust on poor Oakie Doke here. It was Root that quit.
Was it? All right. Yeah.
Because he was no longer. The reason I had to point out is because it's such. It is his character.
Yeah.
That he would be that jerk. That just flipping's like, well, I'm not winning anymore. I don't play. I hate Root.
Yeah, he's annoying.
I really hate him, and I think the makers of the show purposely made him as a really annoying kid, like the worst kind of kid, where you're just like, why haven't your parents?
I'm sure it's probably based on a character that they know, and his last name was Root. Do you know? And they were like, "This is definitely you,
just
you
not
little
happy
idiot."
with him.
Yeah.
So sorry to go back.
No, that's all right. Yeah. So then, because you've got the hedgehogs like Mrs. Tickle and crew, which I think is a weird name for the hedgehogs because, it's like they wouldn't tickle you if you touched them. It'd be
Prickle.
Like, yeah, that'd be better.
A good name, wouldn't it?
Because tickle is it'd be like it's closer to like Mrs. Multiple Stab Wounds would be the case if you grabbed the hedgehog.
Oh.
Imagine putting hedgehog like
Have you held
under
a
your
hedgehog?
Armpits. That'd be grim.
Have you ever held one before?
No, I don't think so.
They're not that sharp.
No.
They're quite tickly.
Quite tickly.
There you go.
I was wrong.
Yeah, no, they are quite soft actually. But I think if you went to chew one, that's where it gets.
Yeah.
Prickly.
Oh.
I'd have gone for prickly anyway, to be honest. Yeah. So after this, he's running the shop, and after all that.
Which this is where
things get
really interesting.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So he has a few visitors. The first visitor is a frog.
Yeah.
who looks absolutely haggard. I don't know, his eyes are going everywhere. He's just... His name's Abel.
Yeah.
Yeah, I don't know what's going on with this guy.
No, he's not in good shape, is he?
No.
Abel.
What's he come to buy? Remember?
No.
I don't remember. It is like something really basic. Like bread or something.
Yeah.
Something a fly wouldn't eat. A frog.
Frog, yeah.
Because he wouldn't eat flies.
Yeah, exactly.
That's why. But yeah, he's a pretty grim sight.
Yeah.
But, you know, it's another part. But frogs aren't necessarily attractive creatures.
No. But they are always in English stories because we have lots of them.
Lots of frogs, yeah.
Because it's wet.
I mean, everything is pretty stereotypically English. And then we get Root's granddad.
Yeah.
This guy explains a lot.
Yeah.
This guy's a grade A prick, isn't he? He's as annoying, and he comes in and he's just like he's a proper, just gives him crap at every angle. Oakie Doke's like, we haven't got this. He's like, oh, you meant to tell me I walked. Oh no, that's it. He gets in. He's like, where are the shopkeepers? He's like, oh, they're not in today because you mean to tell me I walked all the way here and they're not even here. And he's like, because I'm running the shop. Oh, why do you say that?
Yeah.
I feel like, you know, for those who don't know, me and Jordan owned a shop before this. So this episode I thought was particularly hair-raising as far as
PTSD.
I could feel the anger of serving coming out, and this guy was the start of it. Hated him too much.
He is.
And then I hated Root more because of him.
Yeah.
You just think like, this guy's a...
Oh man, imagine being in their family.
Yeah.
In the house.
I mean, how far can he live?
I know.
Root's there like every day.
Lies and deceit.
I don't know. So yeah, there's him, and then this is when we get the moles, isn't it, after him?
Yeah.
Now the moles are pretty funny. They made me laugh. They are miners, and therefore incredibly Welsh.
Super Welsh miners. It's very funny.
Yeah, I thought that was a nice little touch.
Yeah.
They're pretty stupid as well.
Yeah.
But likeable, I'd say.
Yeah, I quite
nice family.
Fun. Yeah.
These guys calm me down a bit in the middle of the episode. It's like, well, at least not everyone's a turd ball in the woods.
Somebody though, maybe it was Abel, maybe it's what Abel bought, but did you notice that somebody went up to the shop and bought a pound of weed?
I didn't.
He was like, and he this is where Oakie Doke
interesting.
Yeah, because he said like, oh, have you got, because there was no exchange of money either, like it was some sort of weird, like the drop off in the wire or something. Like Oak goes into the back and then brings out, it's like a massive bag, and then he's like, oh yeah, well, enjoyed your weed cake or whatever. Yeah. And he's just like, oh yeah, okay, and it's just like a weird,
and that was
it's just not really approached.
Mr.
Oakie
Doke.
That could be why Abel looks so dodgy. Because he's just like smashed out his face on the old Mary Jane.
You want to get high and you need a helping hand. Oakie Doke.
So yeah,
dog.
I know. But that means that Mrs. Tickle or whatever, she's running a racket. Like, do you know what I mean? She's gone. She's the dealer.
Yeah.
She's the dealer of the woods.
Flipping out. This goes a bit deeper, doesn't it?
I know. Oakie Doke.
Just suddenly got dark.
Boy.
I thought this was a very innocent cartoon.
Yeah, until Weed Cake.
I didn't even notice that. I must have been writing down a note about how ugly the frog was.
That's probably why you missed it.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Because it's a short episode, isn't it? So everything happens quite fast.
But yeah, so there's definitely somebody who bought Weed Cake.
Yeah. There you go.
Yeah.
And then after this, sort of gets towards the end of his shop stint, doesn't it?
Yeah.
So Root's mum comes to the shop, and this is a pretty hilarious mug off moment.
Yeah.
Where he's helping out Oakie in the shop, and his mum's like, "Oh, come home now. It's time for your dinner." He's like, "Oh no, but I want to help out Dorky."
Yeah.
And then she's like, "Yeah, but I'm making your dinner. It's your favourite." And he's like, bye.
Like no second
no,
thought.
just his face goes blank and just goes bye.
That's it. That's how much he
Sells
loves his
him out.
favourite.
Yeah. Just thought,
What
a douchebag.
Yeah.
But I was glad he was gone.
Yeah.
But meanwhile,
back at the
the
mines.
mystery begins. Just at the end of the episode,
The Welsh miners have
have discovered
a puddle of jam.
a puddle of jam. Where could it have come from?
Who knows?
They assume it must be raining jam.
Yeah, rain and jam.
There's like jam footprints leading from the shop
Yeah.
to a tree where the little hedgehog has climbed up with all of the jam
All of the jam. Yeah.
in the shop and eaten it and spilt a pot of it or several pots on the floor into a puddle. So they come back to the shop, tell Oakie Doke, like, we found something weird. This is weird. What's going on? You've got to see this. And he's like, well, I've got to see this.
Yeah.
He goes to see it. And then he's like, oh, that's not a puddle. Look. And then
They just look up like about 2 inches above
like,
where they were
very
looking
low
before.
down. It's almost in eye line.
It is,
it's so
yeah.
low down. And he's eating the jam. And then,
I like that I think my favourite part of that was that the little girl who found it or whatever, like she told her dad, and then he had to like put his fingers in it and taste it multiple times.
It is like jam.
It is jam.
It is jam. Ooh.
Quite nice jam. Strawberry jam.
He's like naming it, yeah. Strawberry jam. He's like a jam expert connoisseur.
Which I thought was pretty funny, and obviously, if that was a different red substance, like then that could have been a much darker episode.
Oh, it's blood. Oh, quite nice blood actually.
Typhoid blood.
Oh man, so they go back, tell Oakie Doke, he goes back, points this out, just said it.
That's it.
But the ending, and as with many cartoons for young people, has a moral.
Yeah.
And he says it in the form of a rhyme. I haven't got the rhyme of you, no. It is something like, he goes, as I always say, something like,
it's like, it can rain cats and dogs.
It can rain cats and dogs. It can.
Do you think it will never stop or something? And then,
but when you get your jam, always go to the shop.
Yeah.
It's like the rhyme doesn't make sense anyway.
No, it doesn't.
But also,
why would he always say that?
He's like, what if you make your own jam?
Why would you ever need to say that more than once?
They didn't have any jam left in the shop.
No, the kids don't. So then, so
that wouldn't have been a good place to go.
No.
You know what my saying is? If you need jam, go to the shop.
Why is that saying?
So I say, you know what my saying is? If you need shopping, mate, you should probably go.
Yeah. You know what I always say?
Go on.
If you're tired, go sleep.
Oh yeah. Well, you know what they say. You know what they say, don't you?
What's that?
If you want to walk somewhere, you just put one foot in front of the other.
They do say that. They do say
that. There you go.
Yeah.
And so there you are.
Oakie Doke, full of helpful hints.
So, now's the time. Crunch time. Time for the rating system. So, thumbs up.
Yes.
That was really good. Thumbs down.
No.
That was terrible. Shaky middle. It was okay. So, as always, we shall start with you, Mr. J Man. What are your thoughts?
Well, for me, I think such a fun show with so many fun characters and annoying ones. It's going to be thumbs up.
Is it?
For me, yeah.
I don't want to watch this. I definitely didn't think you'd be thumbs up in it.
Yeah.
Didn't seem like your scene to me.
No, it's not really my
it's
scene.
Very British, very English,
very jovial.
Yeah. Very happy.
Yeah, it's not particularly my scene, but I think it's true to itself, which as I always say,
it's not about your opinion. It's about the state of the show.
Yeah,
I'm agreeing with you.
Yeah. So yeah, I think for what it's trying to do, I think it does it well.
Yeah.
It's fun. It's happy. It's got some very British characters in there. And, you know, they go on their own mediocre adventures.
Yeah.
And, I mean, that's all that they ever wanted to achieve from what it seems. And I think it does that very well. So, can't really fault it. What say you?
Yeah. Thumbs up.
Oh, no mystery.
No mystery. No point. Yeah, again, you know, it's just a really nice atmosphere. It's like one of them, even now when I see like a really younger targeted shows like this, they have that sort of that thing where you change it when you're watching it. You feel almost like you're in it, and it there's like a preschool feel about it.
It takes you.
That's
back.
really nice, and just so happy, and the kind of place where you're like, oh, that would be what a place to live that would be. Even with that annoying kid, you know, you'd want to be friends with Oakie Doke. He's a helpful guy.
Yeah.
Everyone's pretty nice. I mean, the kid's annoying, but he's not cruel or anything. He's just irritating. Everyone's pretty stand up, and just really nice feel. Bit of fun. So, you know, there were bits that made me chuckle.
Yeah.
Like you say, the guy with the jam. You know, some nice little voice acting. Well, I mean, the mums were all the same, but you know, they otherwise.
There's variation, wasn't there?
There's variation. You know, the models look pretty cool. I thought.
Yeah, they do.
Very weird. I think his mouth should have moved. That was a bit weird. But you do kind of forget as the episode goes on.
And I quite like that because I think there is a sinister undertone.
It's very it's a bit scary. But I like the design of him as well.
Yeah, he's
like
he's
an
cool.
acorn man thing. It is so British.
Yeah.
It's just quaint.
Yeah,
thumbs up.
Yeah.
Thumbs up from me.
Double thumbs up from Oakie
There we
Doke.
go. So, there you go. Oakie Doke. Pulling its weight.
That's it.
Amongst a pantheon of bigger, what you'd imagine bigger shows. So, did you agree? Do you disagree? Do you not remember it? Do you remember it?
Yeah.
Are there things we missed? Let us know. Or, you know, if you've got any new episodes you want us to cover, let us know at Toon Jam Pod on the forest of social networks.
That's it.
Facebook, Instagram, Twitter. So now, segment time.
Well, that certainly made an impression!
So, you might be wondering what that means. Well, this is where we both have to do an impression of a character in the show, using the same lines. So, the character is Root. Kind of has to be after
how
we talked about. So I'm just going to make up a line now. The line is, "That's a big puddle of jam, isn't it, Mr. Doke?" Right?
Okay.
Do you want to go first or shall I?
You go first because I've kind of forgot what he sounds like.
So your impression is going to be an impression of my impression.
Yeah.
Okay then.
So we'll see how it goes.
Right. So. So what is it? That's a big puddle of jam, isn't it, Mr. Doke? Oh, that's a big puddle of jam, isn't it, Mr. Doke? I don't think that was very good. That wasn't as good as what I've been doing.
No, I think that's.
Oh,
I think that's right.
Yeah. That's a big puddle of jam, isn't it, Mr. Doke?
Yeah, he's got
That's
got more annoyance than.
The second one. That's my.
Oh, that's a big puddle of jam, isn't it, Mr. Doke?
Both good.
Yeah.
So I mean, you might want to message us. Which do you prefer? Who
Yeah.
did it better?
Yeah.
Who is the true root?
Which one made your skin crawl the most?
Which one of us was the root of the problem?
The root of evil.
So again, tweet. I mean, with that, it's just a fun
It's
little
what
rant.
it is. Yes, yeah.
Just a fun little.
Hey,
rant.
it's just
okay.
it's just
Another
fun.
line. What What's big and begins with an L? An elephant. That's what you got to say.
What's big and begins with an L? An elephant.
Okay. So
That didn't even sound.
it's trying to capture it, isn't it?
I know, yeah. I'm like trying to be annoying and high pitched.
What's big and begins with an L? An elephant.
Mr. Doke.
Mr. Doke.
Mr. Doke.
Oh, Mr. Doke. What's big and begins with an L? An elephant.
Tree. A, B, C, D.
A large elephant.
Tree.
There you go.
Yeah, let that haunt you for many a day.
So, until next time,
stay chummy, Mr. Doke.
Hey everyone, thank you for listening to Toon Jam. And if you want to continue to help us out, you can help us by jumping over to our Patreon page, which is patreon.com/toonjampod. And if you can rate and review us everywhere you listen to your podcasts, so on iTunes or on the Android apps, that'd be a massive help too. Thank you, and stay jammy.